Hello everybody, my name is Cool Blue and I'm bringing out this video of me playing a board game, and today I'm going to be playing through Railroad Tiles, kind of mixing the expansions up. So I'm doing the World expansion plus the Lakes expansion, as you see here on the screen. Yeah, I'll talk more about it in a few seconds. Well, I'll go back to our setup in a few seconds, but I will say that I guess I'm just making this a series now where I'm basically going through and playing the only compatible expansion with Railroad Tiles with all the other expansions. I'm playing base game plus Worlds plus insert other expansion here. And I will say that the Worlds expansion is my least favorite. That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's my least favorite. So let me get our background music started here. And let's kind of go. So I was actually surprised because I went back on Board Game Geek and looked at kind of the ratings and how people were kind of, what the feeling was for each game. And there's a number of people, of course, there's gonna be people who like things, people who don't like things. But there was more people that liked Lakes than I thought. Like, my opinion on Lakes was like, this didn't feel good. This didn't feel fun. Why am I doing this to myself? So you might be wondering, hey, Cool Blue, why are you doing this to yourself if you feel so badly about the game? I'm doing this to myself mostly because I guess I'm just going to go through and play all the expansions plus Worlds. And actually, let me adjust my mic here. 1 second. 1 second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, just have to hear scratchy mics. I'm mostly because I guess I'm going to go through and play each one plus World to see if it changes up things and see how it feels. I know for Monuments, it made it feel much more complex, which is cool. That felt good. Like a good complex, not a bad complex, and like I can scale it. For Countryside, I didn't feel like it changed it too much, but it was like a nice flowy game still with Countryside. So we'll see if it does any magic with Lakes, because I wasn't expecting the Worlds expansion to do any magic with the Monuments expansion. So we'll see if Lakes kind of gets a boost up, maybe a boost down. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so people had different feelings about different expansions. This is my least favorite one, but like I said, we're gonna see if anything changes here. So we got to get rid of these tiles. And where am I putting these? Guess I can put them over here, like that. And clipping up these ones. Then we shuffle. Oop. Then we shuffle. Shoot, did it again. Also, for those who don't know, I do live stream on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll probably hear, if you watched a previous video, you know that I live stream on Twitch. Sometimes people show up and say hello, get raids and stuff, all the fun things. So if you want to join the Twitch side of things, feel free to join on twitch.tv/coolblue. That's CULBLU. And yeah, that's where I live stream on. All right, yep, there's the scratchy mic. It's coming back. All right, let me adjust my mic one more time. Okay, all right, I'm back. So let's put the mic back where it was. I was trying to adjust it so it can like be less obnoxious sounding, but I'll just turn my volume down a little bit. Okay, so continuing on, the Lakes expansion. So I'm gonna do the first playthrough without any of the challenges, like I did in my previous set of videos in this series. And I will do the second playthrough with a challenge. So we'll see how it goes from there. So let me do a randomization for our tiles. Actually, I'm gonna roll a die. Rolling a d20. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have to do it this way? No. Am I doing it this way? Yes. 17. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That is not the most efficient way to do what I just did, but that's how I did it. Next up, sorry, this is odd, even. Odd. It's gonna be 17 again. Wow, okay, something's fishy here. That's 2 17s in a, well, not in a row, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. There we go. We've done it. All right, what number are we getting this time? 4. I can do that. So this is number 4. Okay, so that is all set up. So I'm gonna have the tow truck, the mayor, and the crane. You can tell I play with this expansion enough since I know the names of some of these. Mayor. There's my AC in the background. That tow truck. All right. And now we will choose a random one from these. So I'm gonna use the same method because that was fun. All right, so we're gonna do just counting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why did I count backwards? I don't know. 12. 1, 2, 3. So 12 says 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, sorry. This is odd, even. 9. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just trying to make sure I get a super random. That's why I'm doing all this extra nonsense. So I'm taking one objective from each of the games. So the base game objective, the expansion, Lakes expansion objective, and the world's expansion objective. So that's what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I actually don't know what this one is. I guess they want trains? They want 3 trains around it? I think that's what that means. The rail yard, if I had to guess. Okay, all right, we're all randomized up. And now we need to shuffle these. I think I shuffled these earlier, but I'm gonna shuffle them again. Here I go, shuffling them again. All right. Put this all to the side and we will start with our first playthrough of Relaxation. Oh, sorry, start with the star. All right, so with the Lakes expansion, you have lake tiles that can connect to each other. If you do connect a lake into a road like so, that is legal. You put a ferry like that, and the ferry basically makes the lake become a giant station. For those who don't know, stations are these little bits, these little doohickeys right here that show up on tiles at junctions. And what stations do is stations allow you to transition from one type of road to, or one type of transportation to another. And stations do not interrupt the road. So what I mean by that is that in this situation, oh man, I don't know where I grabbed these tiles from. Oh shoot, hold on. All right, I'll just re-randomize these, I don't know. I was trying to click that so I can see like, where'd I grab these from? Sorry, I'll just pay more attention. I'll continue with my demo since I've already bungled everything here. But what I mean by that is that the road like this is considered connected, all continuous, if it's going through the same type of things. And wow, I have no different types. Let me just continue to break the game here. And in this situation, this is all considered one road. But I'm showing all this to kind of show what I think the claim to fame is for the Lakes expansion. is that stations like this count as things are still kind of connected and uninterrupted. So what that's saying is that in this regard, so say we got some number like this, and we get our various fairies over here. What this is saying is that this lake is considered one giant station. I mean, I guess I didn't really have to visualize it as hardcore as I just did here, but I'm just trying to show like what the claim to fame is supposed to be for this one. So this is actually really nice for building your networks out. This is really nice for kind of getting your roads to be continuous and have a long runs. But in this situation, this rail line is considered connected to that one. This road is considered connected to that one. And you can have multiple different things, and I'm pretty sure you guys all get the picture. So I'm just want to explicitly explain that because I did get that rule. I didn't get it wrong in my recording of it, but in my test plays before I started recording, I did get it wrong, but I discovered on my recording, as we all saw in real time, that, oh, I played this. Well, I didn't play it wrong, but I thought of it wrong. And this is actually maybe cooler than I thought it was going to be. Turns out it wasn't for me in particular. And I promise I'm not going to just be here saying, oh, this is bad, and this is why it's bad. I'm just going to, like I said, give it a fair shot, open mind. We're going to see if Lakes can woo me now that it has the extra bits of Worlds, because World can do some magic. All right, cool. Now we're finally starting. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna get them all straight. Okay. All right. So this one wants to have 2 fairies around it. And then this one needs to have 3 trains around it. So, and by fairies I mean these little boats, these numbers. Tugboats, whatever you want to call them. So knowing that information, let me see. I kind of don't like any of these. These all feel bad. All right, I guess I'm going to just start a lake. So I'm going to do this number. Actually, like that. Just kind of get started with a nice little solid line. And that's how we're going to start that. So let's get our pieces in. All right, that's it. Next round. First round's easiest. Oh, we gotta place our thing. I don't want to place that one. Could place this one. Like so. Feels good. Feels good. All right, now we draw our tiles. Okay, so I need a good road. Actually, I don't need good roads. I just need to build my lake out, really. I think this is tough decisions. I might have to go with the 4 stack again. This one is nice because it lets me do this. Okay, this sets me up for a better future. So I'm gonna go for the better future. We're gonna go for the better future, y'all. Trying to change the world one better feature at a time. All right. And I get a star. And I get to place a boat or not boats. Sorry, a car or a train. Well, I guess I'm placing a train. That's the only way I can place. That's gonna be 1 point. Next. Another tile. I think I want to put this here. Keep my water going. Keep my water flowing, you know, as they say. Clever, clever, I know, I know. Okay, okay. I really want like an open water spot here. That will feel good. I also need to get 2 tiles down here, another tile over here, another tile there. I do want to save this for open water. So knowing that, I can take this one and build my lake out, right? And it gives me a point, which would be nice. I can, oh yeah, there we go. I can do that number. And I could just put this in the middle, just be obnoxious. I'm not gonna do that, but I could. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna put this like so. Nah. So I kind of want to do this. Like that. Because it lets me get my railroad going around here. My brain. Already in the pain. Pain in the membrane. So I want to do this really badly because it lets me get points for my train. Like better points for my train. But I don't know if it's worth the long-term struggle because it's gonna like cut off my lake a little bit. It's not doing happy things for me. So I can do this instead, which gives me the benefit of the lake. It helps me build my square out a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna stick with this. Okay. All right, that. Oh no, it's not connected. Shoot. The whole point of me doing that was so I can have this train connected to that train now, so I can score points for it. All right, let me move this whole structure over here then. Well, I don't want to do that because this is going to cut off my ferry boat. Ugh. Shoot. Okay, okay. I do get points for the size of the lake, so that's why I kind of want to build the lake out really bad. What if I do this? Does that mess me up? I mean, it doesn't entirely mess me up, but it doesn't really help me out with this one. It's like, as long as I can get this connected. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe I don't want these tiles. Yeah, so if I do this one, right? Yeah, okay. All right, I do not want these tiles. I was feeling really good about getting like a giant lake early, but it turned out that my math was not mathing correctly. So I'm gonna do this one instead. This helps me just get that one out of the way, so I know I'll be successful on that particular goal. I can start building my my cities out, so I can get some more points there. It gives me a good bit of flexibility moving forward, and I got a lot of road down here, so this is perfect. Look at that, just fits like a glove. Right, right. I like it. Okay, so that's going to be that. We are done. We chose a 4-stack, and now we get to place a car and a train, and we will place both a car and a train, because we can do a train. Oh, nope, I lied. I did not take those tiles. I have no pawn placements. Oh, I didn't. I can spin both. I'm going to spin both stars to do 2 boats. This feels like a waste, but I'm going to do 2 boats instead. So it's going to be 1 point. Oh, it's a 1 point for every ferry, isn't it? Score 1 point plus 1 for each other ferry in the same lake. Actually, I don't want to do that. Nope. Get my 2 stars back. I'm going to forego scoring the placement there. All right, get our tiles going. One second, let me check something. Haha. Clever. All right, one moment, I'll be right back. On the mic, I'm sorry, I'm still here, but I'm just gonna adjust my mic real fast. All right, there we go. Sorry, I thought I had a clever idea, but I don't know if it's as clever as I thought it was gonna be. Whew. All right, we'll see if that works out. I just adjusted my mic here. All right, continuing drawing tiles. So it kept scratching against my beard, my face hair. I still want to open water tile. If I can get one of those, that'd be great. Keep my lakes connected. So I kind of don't like any of the tiles that are really out here. This one helps me open back up my water. So I guess this is the winner chicken dinner. And it gives me some pinpoints, which is desperately needed here. So I can get a car. I don't want to dead end that way. So if I do this. Oh, no. I need to do this. So I can get my city going, right? And then I'll do this. If I connect this way, this is city 2. Oh no, it's already connected. Okay, never mind. All right, we're good. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do it this way then. So this is already this is a town. So this is a full city. This is a full city. Yeah. This is. I mean, it does not give me my train scoring that I was trying to get. I think that was the whole point of me doing that, wasn't it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to forego that. Oh man, my car is gonna be so bad. Ugh. Okay. How about this? Nope. It's so hard to be decisive when there's so many cool choices. City that's not going to do anything good for me because it's already a giant city. All right, we're going to stick with this, right? We're going to stick with this. We're going to be happy with our decision. We're not going to have the paradox of choice kick us in the butt. All right, so I get to place things. I'm going to place a car and a train for 1 point each, which is a little sad, but hey, it's what we got. I should have built my roads better. Next round. Okay. Let's see. We got our open water tile. We've already established that I want this, so I'm taking the stack. Then I can put that there. And this can go here. And how unfortunate. Okay. We're going to put this one over here, try to build a railroad network. Oh, actually, I'm going to do it this way. Because I can try to connect that. It'll be worth more points, right? And I get a point for taking that one. So I now have 4 points total. Oh, perfect. Yeah, because I can put that there. Oh, man. I'm doing blunders. Making mistakes. Messing up. Okay, so train and a boat. I'm gonna do a boat. It's gonna be worth 3 points for the boat. This train is gonna be worth 2 points. Oh, I can put the big train here. This one lets me play do the crane, which lets me move a tile. Yeah, why not? So I'll put this down. That's gonna give me still 2 points. I feel like I might regret using this so early, but it lets me do this number, right? Kind of preserves me over there. Yeah, that's fine. All right, keeping my square. Oh, nope. Undo. Undo. All right, I'm not putting this one. I'm putting the normal train. Because we just established that I want to put this here, and I was about to just fumble the bag continuously. Well, now it's got me thinking, because like if I put this here, it's gonna cut off my little station connections. Oh, I can just do it this way. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Well, this for sure needs to go here. The benefit of doing this is that this can, it's not going to score me anything though, so, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, so we're sticking with that. We got our points already. This is at 9 total. And we move on. Oh wait, we did not get our points for that train placement. Because I had 4. Then I placed... No, yeah, okay, I did. I have 4, then I put this, and that gave me 1, 2, so that's 6. And then I placed this, which gave me 1, 2, 3. Okay, we scored it. Gotta keep an eye on myself. You never know. Sometimes you become your worst enemy there. Oh yeah, thank you guys all for joining on Twitch. I appreciate all of you. And also, those watching YouTube, thank you all for watching as well. I appreciate all of you as well. If you're on YouTube, I do live stream on Twitch. I think I've mentioned this like twice every single time, but it's twitch.tv/coolblue. That's CULBLU. And if you want to watch me on YouTube, if you're on Twitch right now, feel free to check me on YouTube, which is youtube.com/coolbluevlogs. That's CULBLUVLOGS. Okay. This gives me another open water. That's looking good. Just give me anything else. Well, this one gives me a water. Alright, I guess. This gives me the connection I need here. I need more train. There's no train. No choo-choos. Oh, also, if you're watching, you probably have already figured out, but open lake to open side is not a valid placement. Just want to state that. I don't know if I specified that earlier. But if I didn't, there you go. Now, I could just do something silly like this, right? Make station, gets me going. I don't want to start a second lake, though. It's not going to hurt me, but it just feels not good. I just want one giant lake, you know? Alright, I think this stack is what I'm taking for sure, and I will start a second lake. Oh, that's not a second lake, that's the pond. I'm so tempted to do this because like it makes a square and like it, I think I have to do it. I'm doing it. I did it. It is one heck of a pond for sure. But look at the square though. I'm making a big square and look at the points. It's gonna put us at 10. Done. Boat. Doing 2 boats. Actually, I'm gonna do a car and a boat. No, I'm doing 2 boats. Well, I'm gonna do a car and a boat. So it's gonna give me 1 point, and this is gonna give me 1, 2, 3. So 4 points total. Not a ton. Next round. I need another train to go up here. Oh, that might be it. We might have done it. We might get ourselves a nice square too. This is looking up. Things are looking up. Hashtag hype. Hype. I like this one. Oh, does it give me too many trains? No, it's fine. I don't care. Well, I do care, but I don't think I care that much. Because I can do this. This. I really want to just fill in this spot. Why can't I just fill in this spot? I can do it with this tile, like that, or something like that, you know? I feel like I always have like a really great plan, and then the Fire Nation attacks, you know? So close to greatness. And we're on the next to last round. I got a lot of things to consider. I really want to fill out this square. I really want to fill out these 3 spots. There's no corner piece. That's the part that's throwing me off here. I mean, sorry, no corner water piece, I should say. I need more fairies, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, it's not giving me more fairies. I don't want to waste that. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do. Oh, I can't do that. Then I'm gonna do this. Shoot. I'm trapping myself if I do that. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I guess it gives me more flexibility if I do it that way, but I can also get the same effect if I, actually no, this gives me more flexibility. Because I can put a corner piece like this right there, and that'll fit. So I just need another corner rail. Got a lot of work to do though, because I need to fill in these two, that one. Oh, I have a crane. Oh, the crane can help me. Okay, hold on. Let them cook. The crane can help a lot. This is my last train placement though. I can spend a star for another train placement. I have no extra car spots. Ooh. Man, base game's got hands. Sorry, the expansion's got hands, I should say. I'm sticking with this. Take my point. Clean these up. And now we can do a person, a train, no, boat. A boat and a person. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to play? I don't want to place a person, so I'm going to spin a star to transform that person placement, oops, into a train and then a boat. There we go. So I will place the crane right here. That's going to give me 1, 2, 3 points. And the crane allows me to move a piece that does not have a wooden piece on it. I feel like that's a waste. Oh, you know what? I'm not placing the crane. I'm placing just the train. I feel like in the last round, I'm going to want to move something. So I got my 4 points already. Or I got my 3 points already, so yeah, we're good. And, oh, I played a star to place a boat. That's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next. Last round. Man, the Lakes expansion, I'm telling you. The Lakes expansion out here just tossing hands. I'm telling you. Careful what you wish for. I wanted a challenge, and it's like, oh, you want a challenge? Here you go, fam. Okay. I get more points if I fill in these two. And then build out my lake. We got our corner. Ooh, it's a bad corner though. Guess this corner could work. None of these tiles are useful for this spot at all, because they all are conspiring against me. I guess this one works. This one can go here. This one can also go here. I think here's going to give me more points. And then I can try to fill this in. See if I can. No, I cannot with these tiles. I can't even with these tiles. I can try to increase my boat scoring. That's really about it. Is there a max on lake scoring? Maximum of 5 prestige points. Okay, so there is. This alone gives me potentially 5 points. This alone. Alternatively, if I do this, right? That gives me another point for the lake. Oh, that gives me 4 points. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, sorry, 8 points. Yeah, this is better. This road is connected to the lake. Cool. So I can do that. How does the pickup truck work? It has to be only on road. I always pick up the wrong expansion. Tow truck. When you place the tow truck, you may remove any car pawn connected to this pawn's pinpoint only through highways to gain 2 points. So I can do this, like that, and then, oh, well, yeah, like that, then remove that for 2 points. Gives you another ferry. Lots of contemplation over here. What if I do that, right? Ooh, ooh, look at that, that's smooth. It's not ideal, but it's still smooth. Oh, okay, never mind, not smooth. Quite rough, actually. I was trying to get it lined up with this, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I feel like I always end up in this spot where it's like, I just need this tile to tile better, please. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Boom. It doesn't do anything for me. It actually opens up more, gives me more openings. So maybe not. Hold on. Let me, I can refuse the tile. I gotta remember I can still refuse the tile. So that, and then refuse these two to preserve my points here. I think that's the move. All right, I'm refusing these two. Well, let's help me. I got my city. Don't have enough tiles for a city. Don't. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm refusing these two tiles, and then, man, I did that for 2 tiles. Hold on. There's got to be a better way. Nope, not a better way. All right, that's the hand I've dealt myself. So I get to place a person, so I'm gonna spend a star to make it a car instead. Place my tow truck, and it is on the same thing, connected through highways on this one. So I get to get 3 points, and then I get to remove this one for 5 points. Thank you, Giant Lake Station. Okay, and the other one's going to be a ferry. And it's going to give me that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. Maximize my scoring. All right, that was a very grueling situation there, but we made it. We made it. Take a picture. Yep. And let's add up our score. So we're doing railroad tiles. We're doing the lakes expansion with the world expansion. And let's see. Wait, I thought the lakes gave me points. Oh, the lakes, open lakes don't give me points? No. What was the point of me building a giant lake? That's canals. Oh. Lakes are not routes. So open sides of lakes don't count for opening penalties. Wow. Lakes also don't score any extra points. The sadness in my heart there just now. There was another 10 points here. 32. Cities, 2, so 10. Biggest rectangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 20. Opening penalties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So 5. Star Pawns, 0. Objectives. So, oh no. Oh my. I forgot about that one. I did not score that one. I did score this one. And I did score this one. So it's going to be 10 points. Very meager 67 points on that one. What a shame. What a shame. We all remain such fragile and broken things, right? Well, that was a sad showing. So that's going to be it for that one. And now we're going to get ready for our new one. I'm going to just keep the same pawns there because I didn't really use them too much. I don't think it's going to change much if I shuffle them up again. Especially since nobody got to see them do anything. Alright. So now we separate our lake tiles from our base game tiles. Throw them in the bag. There we go. Shuffle. Shuffle. Oh, missed some tiles. And we're gonna shuffle these. And we gotta find new objectives. Pretty chill. Yep, doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Boom, shuffled. All right, 3 new objectives. The top ones here are random enough. So that's the worlds. This is a base game. Ah, okay, sure. Base game. And this is a expansion. Lakes expansion. All right, I get my star. And we are a go. Flip over that first one and see how it starts. Starts off normal. Oh, wait. Nope, we gotta shuffle that again. Sorry, we gotta choose our solo thing. I almost forgot. I almost forget every single time. I promise I'll remember one day. One day, just not 2 days. All right. So here is the solo mode challenge. We gotta choose one of these before we start the game. So I will just kind of keep everything as it is, but we're gonna roll. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You didn't see that? You still did? Oh, or you did see that. Sorry, did you see the last one? I don't think you saw the last one. All right, so 2. So safe shores. None of your lakes have any open lake sides. Well, that's crummy. What's the whole point? All right. None of your lakes have an open lakeside. Okay. All right, so we started. We're gonna get our tiles here. Okay. Alrighty. I think this one needs to have be in waters with at least six fairies. This one needs to be on a 6 column or 6 row, and this one needs to have 3 people around it. Huh. Ooh, I can go pretty hardcore in the cities. All right, I think that's a bad start though. It's a hard start. All right, I'm gonna do this. This is less of a hard start here because I can do street connections. See, I want to keep all the streets together. Like so. There we go. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It gives me 2 waters to just like start building around, building into, you know. There's gotta be a better way to do this. How about that? Right? So my rail network is all connected to the, no, I don't like it as much. I think this is it. Right. I'm trying to connect it such that all my roads are connected to each other and all my rails are connected to each other. I think it's impossible with the tile layout, but I'm stubborn. So I'm trying really hard. So this whole train network is now, oh, okay, not now connected. I can't even do what I thought I was going to do. Because I originally wanted to do like that, but that's not at all what that section can do. Blunders for days. How about that? Yeah? Yeah. And then I can kind of build out this way. Get my stations all set up. Yeah, we're going to commit to that. Okay, that's it for the first round. We're all done next. Okay, so we have our setup here. So, I'm liking this one because it gives me some nice options for getting my rails all connected together. So I think this is our winner. Winner, chicken dinner. So we can do that. Then I can do that. I can do that, right? And I can kind of connect it out here. Or alternatively, you can do this instead. Oh no. I was like, ooh, what if I did this? No, that is not how cities work. But this is still okay, because if I do this number like that, and then just make sure this is not a city, then I'll have my 2. Well, no, because it's gonna cut off the city, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. I think I like how this was going. Yeah, I like how this was going. So that's gonna give me this. Okay, so that's going to be it for that one. I get a point for taking that stack. And now I have the ability to place a boat or a person. So I will place a boat. So it's going to give me 2 points. I was not planning on that, but I'll take it. Done. Easy game. All right, so now that we're done with that, we're going to draw. Man, I've not had to place any of my objective tiles yet, so I'm a little nervous. Make sure I leave space for some of them to be placed out. Ooh, that middle tile though. Oh, that tile too. Oh, these are some good ones. These are some good ones. I like this one though because it gives me more space and stuff. Y'all know I love space and stuff. So that's all connected now. This is starting a new city. Got a nice square going. Just hitting on all cylinders here. Okay. Oof. Okay. We were hitting on all cylinders, but I don't have an idea what I'm going to do with this number. Because I really want that train to be connected into this network. So it means I need to crash into this water or get it connected over here. So I'm thinking this is my move, right? And then just let my water kind of build out over there. That's backwards. There we go. All right, 1 second. Be right back. Okay, sorry, back. Okay, all right. So that was my decision there. My choice. My voice. Boats, or, sorry, car boats, or boat person. I want to spin a star. And we're gonna do boat, train. No. Nope, we're not gonna do boat train. I'm not gonna spin a star. We're gonna do boats, car. Car for 1 point. And then the boat is gonna go here. So give me 3 points. There we go. All settled. It's all settled here. So next round, we got to place our first one. Definitely placing this because we need to get 6 ports, and this will help us out with our port situation. I need to start worrying about putting travelers too, because I do need to score this one, and I need to worry about that one being 6. So I got my work cut out for me here, but I'm hoping I can connect this into here and then maybe loop that back in. I also need to surround the entire lake, so it's a lot of things I gotta keep in mind as I go along with the solo objective that I'm playing with this round. But we shall continue. Okay. Oh, that's why my headphones are fighting with my microphone. That's what's going on. Okay, so this one gives me the ability to start building out my... Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Now remember, I have to enclose my entire lake. So I need to be mindful of that as I'm picking my tiles and placing them down. This is a city. This one is not quite a city, it's only 1 tile so far. This is not quite a city, it's 2 tiles so far. This doesn't really, well, it's not too offensive. That's tempting. That's tempting. I do want another boat, so I think I'm taking this one. So I can start closing off my lake here. Now remember, I need 6 ports, right? So this is going to be port number 4 for this area, and I just need 2 more ports, and also need to close it off. So I think we're heading in the right direction. I think we're heading for a good situation, and I get a star, which can be very useful for later. So that is another plus. We got a boat and a train. Sorry, boat, train, and car boat. So I think I'm gonna do boat, train. So train for this one, and then boat for that one. So train's gonna give me 1 point. And the boat's gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Max of 5 per score. All right. Cool. Again, I need more traveler pawns, and I'm not seeing a ton. I don't know if I saw a ton earlier and I just kind of ignored it completely, but I do need some traveler pawns, otherwise I'm not going to be able to score the objective over there. And it's going to be very sad if I'm not able to score it just because of how the tiles came out and what I drew, you know? All right, so there's a universe to where this is useful. And I think that might be the universe I'm in. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Now you're gonna think about that middle one. I don't need that many more. But the reason why I say this universe this is useful is because I get this corner, which gives me another train to put on the line. I can start building out, or finish building out this city area. I can, oh, I didn't think about that. Shoot. All right, the water's on the wrong side. Oh wait, nope. There we go. Right? Yeah, I can do that. That gives me this city as 3. And then I can do this. And then start building a city out this way. Or I can even do this if I'm that ambitious, you know? And then put another city that crashes into here. I think that's the move, because then I can close my lake out, because I won't need any more ports. I got 6 ports now. And it gives me the space to build another city out here. So I'll have 1, 2, and then 3, possibly even 4 or 5 more cities. You never know. All right, I like that plan. Thinking small term, or thinking short term, but hey, short-term gains, or short-term plans for long-term gains. That always works, right? So I can place a boat, or I can place a train. So I can place a boat, a train, or a person. So I'm gonna do a train and spin star to get a boat. Nope. Second train. Ooh. Because I can move. Oh. Nope. I'm not gonna use that one. So I'm gonna do a boat. That's my other one. So we're gonna put this here. It's gonna be a max of 5 points. But we've got 6 ports. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5. This is a max of 5. And then this train is gonna go here for 2 points. And this train is connected to that network, so we should be fine. Consolidate my points here. This is 10. This is 3, 6. Okay. And we're done with that round. We got to place one of our tiles. And this is where the hurting is going to happen for me. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's a station. So that means that technically this is connected to everything else too. Okay, cool. I just realized that. Nice. So I'm going to do that, right, for my placement, and then try to build the rest of this out for my travel pawns. Is going to be stress. because it's going to be cutting real close to the end to try to score this one. This one is going to be scoreable though. And this one, it'll fit. It'll be fine. I'll find a place to put it. All right. So there's that done. Okay, so we've placed our objective tile. Now we're going to place the rest of our tiles. Okay. Oh, I see people. I see people, and they're alive. Oh, I see people as well over there too. Ooh. All right, so, oh man, this is tempting. I don't want to expand my lake out too much, but I can refuse a tile. I can refuse the lake tiles, right? I got 2 rounds left after this. Such challenge. Such challenge. Okay. I kind of want this one because then I can do this. Oh, this is the wrong. Sorry. Then I can do this. Oh, no, I can't. Well. Huh. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, I don't want that one. I thought this is a... Because I was thinking about doing like that plus the open water and then close it out. Yeah, this puts me into a not great spot here. If I do that. So I don't want that one. Okay, yeah, we're taking this one. It's simple, straightforward. It does what we needed to do. I guess. I sound so enthusiastic about that, I know. All right, so I can cut the water off there. Fill in that later. All right, done. We do get a star, which is gonna be nice to give me some flexibility later if I need it. And I also still have the crane so I can move. I can move a tile. I just have to make sure I keep my train spot open. But right now we have a person and a car/train. So I'm gonna do the person. And I think I'm gonna do the car. So it's gonna give me 1 point. This one give me 1 point. So 2 points total. And there's a 10. Done. We place our last tile out. That can go right smack dab there. Look at that. Oh, wait, it has to be on a row or column of 6. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to put another tile here. 2 tiles here, I mean. And then, no, that's a bad idea. Set myself up for failure over there. So let's do over here where I can set myself up for success. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. So we'll do this. Okay, made my decision, and now we tiles. I just realized I need stars to finish this objective. Oh no, I don't, because this one. What does the mayor do? The mayor says, when you place the mayor, you gain 2 additional points if it is placed within your biggest rectangle at the time when you play. Oh, so he still needs a pinpoint. That's disappointing. Mayor's disappointing. No people pinpoints? Ugh. Wow. Just tell me you don't like me without telling me you don't like me, game. Cool. Jeez. All right, well, I thought I was having fun. Thought wrong, clearly. All right, so I want to finish this city. I also want to finish this spot. I think this first stack gives me the well, I don't have the people anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So this first stack gives me this. I'm just gonna do it like that, right? And then I'm gonna do this. I can just refuse this tile, right? I'm just refuse this tile. Yeah, we don't want that tile. We don't do that here. trying to be very cautious because I want to make sure I close this off and not get too much going. All right, so now we do train or car and train. So I'm not gonna be able to get this objective unless I get really lucky on the last round. I'm gonna place nothing and then move on to the next round. All right, I believe in the heart of the tiles. Believe in the heart. Everybody, lend me your strength. Oh, we got it. We might be able to do it. We just might be able to do it. Ooh, that last tile though. I can refuse it though. All right, this is it. This is it. We're taking this. No thoughts. Only tiles. I'm not gonna be able to get another city here though, which is a little sad. If I put this here. Nope, that's not gonna work out for me, is it? Nope, don't want to do that. So, oh, that's cruel. That's cruel. R.I.P. in peace. Because there's nowhere for me to put this tile now, and it has to be here or here. R.I.P. R.I.P. in peace. Jeez. All right, well. This stack is trash. Oh man, I got this all mixed up. What's where? There we go. Sorry, I was like feeling really good about seeing that. I just threw tiles down. I didn't even sort them in columns. Okay. All right. Oh, these are all screen. Sorry, my apologies. I'm just getting too excited over here. Clearly. Well, I might as well finish this city. So that's leading me to taking this one. I'm not going to be able to cut off the water, though. I'm not going to be able to finish the city and cut off the water. So, okay, so if I don't cut off the water, then I'm going to score 0 points. So if I take this stack, it gives me a lot of extra water to deal with. That I don't... Oh! No, I can do it. Yeah. Boom, boom, perfect. Yes, because I can do this. Look at that. And then I can do this down here. Right? Finish it in the city. And then I can refuse this tile. It's my second tile refusing. And look at me. I am doing the cool things. Oh, I can also move a tile. I forgot about that. Oh, shoot. No, but moving a tile happens after I place tiles. Yeah, we're committing to this. Because I was thinking that if I can move a tile, then maybe I can make this work out. But moving a tile happens after, and it has to be placed legally. So there was no way for me to put these two, specifically these two, in a arrangement to work for me. All right, okay, what else we got? We got train and car. Train and car. I can do train. I'm gonna do this one just because I can. And I can move a tile. I can put this tile over here. And then I get a square. But the problem is that I make this city from 2 cities to 1 city. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not be silly. So I'm putting my crane and it's connected to the network, so it's gonna give me 3 points. And the other one I'm going to forfeit because I have no other pinpoints and no other things to place, so that's it. All right, let's go ahead and take our le photo and then we will go. So we're playing lakes plus world. Oh, I need to change that. That's wrong. We are doing the safe shores. Did I do that before? Nope, I did open sea. Okay. And I lost. All right, safe shores, lakes expansion, lakes thing, picture added. Done. And let's see what our score is. So starting off with prestige tokens, I have 24. Cities, I have 1, 2, 3 cities, so 15 points. Biggest rectangle. It's a 3 by 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 3 by 5 either way. Yeah. So 15. Opening penalties. It's gonna hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 minus 3, 13. Or 16 minus 5, 11. Star pawns, 3 star pawns. A lot of star pawns there. Objectives, I got 2 out of the 3. So I got this one and that one. And I did not get this one because the tiles just didn't show up, which I feel is not my fault. That's the game's fault. And my final score is 56 points, but I do have a positive score because I did achieve the objective, so I guess that's better than last time. Better than last time. Woo. Are you winning, son? Yeah, I did better than last time. Well, congrats for not being as bad as you were last time. Okay, so that's it. So I did my second playthrough. Do I think that Worlds made lakes better? No, not at all. I enjoyed this about as much as I enjoyed the first time, which I want to clarify. When I say that this was not my favorite expansion, I ranked it last at a 5.5 out of 10, compared to my highest ranking, which is 8 out of 10 for Monuments, compared to what I ranked the base game, which is a 7.5, which is 2-point drop for this expansion. The reason why I did is because like this doesn't, I don't know, I feel like it's adding a thing that could be enjoyable, but it's kind of putting the game in a little bit easier mode than what I would want to be. And it's a little ironic because if you watch the Monuments playthrough, I complained about how, or I lamented, I didn't complain, but I lamented about how adding the worlds thing plus the solo objective made Monuments just as hard as Energy without the solo objective. And I don't know if I was feeling that too much, even though Monuments remains my top expansion for me personally. I feel like with the objective plus the worlds stuff plus the normal lakes things, I feel like it's just the same game. Maybe it rises it like instead of a 5.5 it turns to a 6, but that's still not a huge jump. And to be fair with Monuments, with everything added, like all the bells and whistles added, it's still an 8 for me. So I still enjoyed it, even though it kind of broke my brain for a few moments at a few turns in there. But for me, the thing with lakes that really throws it off is the station situation. So like, if I didn't have to surround my entire lake, I could have definitely had a situation to where every single road is connected to every single other road and every single train. And for me, that kind of breaks the game. I think it kind of breaks the game in the sense that all of your networks are connected to the other networks, which is cool in a sense. But the reality is that like part of the game is trying to like build your networks and make your map and try to efficiently place or work with what nonsense that you get with the tacticalness of it all. So because of that, I don't like lakes. Lakes feels too forgiving in the sense that you can build one giant station in the form of a lake, or you can build 2 giant stations in different lakes and different bodies of water. And also the bodies of water having opening ends is not negative points. It's not that I want the game to be on hardcore mode. It's just that if I wanted to play the base game, I would just play the base game. And if I wanted to play the base game with something easier, I would just play Deserts, which I think Deserts does what this is trying to do in a more elegant way. In the sense that you just get one little small chit you put on there and boom, that's it. Whereas this, you get like this whole border side and you gotta put it there, and the rules for placing it is a little bit, it's not weird, it's straightforward. But the rules for placing it are not as well done as Desert. That's my whole thing. So I think that this game tries to do what Desert does better, which is why I think I said this in one of my reviews, because I've reviewed this game like 3 times, or reviewed the series like 3 times, the series overview videos. And every single time I think I just say that Deserts does what this is trying to do better. So as a result of that, I feel like why play this when I can just play Deserts and have just as fun of an experience. And the scoring for the fairies is cool. That's neat because you get rewarded for doing this little ending your roads and railroads into the water, and that's neat. But also it just doesn't, I don't know. It kind of takes some of that intrigue, takes some of that strategy away, which I just want to clarify. if you want to have some of that intrigue and some of that edge of the game taken off, I feel like this can help take the edge off a little bit. I would make the argument that Forest is better for that. I think Forest is very elegant in the way that it just doesn't change anything really. It just gives you like extra scoring from Forest. Whereas on this one, it kind of, you know, tries to add in another element, which is giant station situations and ferry boats and water edges and how you place them. And I think it just, if you want to jump from the base game and you want to add something that kind of eases up the negative point scoring, I feel like you should just go for deserts. That's just me personally. So I've harped on it, I've ragged on it, I've lamented and complained and said all the words about it, but at the end of the day, I don't think this is an expansion that's for me personally. I do see that this has a very strong place for some people though. For some people who want to have a little bit easier on the negative point scoring. Again, this specific challenge didn't let me take advantage of the fact that I could just do this at the end of the game or towards the end of the game and just get those to be not negative points. That's cool. It also helps with connecting your stations, so it helps with the concept of make sure you have one continuous network. Because I think even here, okay, I was about to say even here, I think all my rail lines are connected to each other. That's not true because this is a short end, this is a short end. But you could conceivably get your entire network all connected in one giant, you know, giga lake, and that's neat. That's cool. That sounds fun. It's just not my cup of tea. That's kind of, again, same without repeating the same thing over and over. I feel like canals is kind of like my form of this game, like my form of what this is trying to do with breaking things up and giving you like extra things to do. So I think canals does a little bit better. And then overall, if we're doing apples to apples, I think desert is the apples to apples comparison. I think deserts does what this one's trying to do better. So that said, place for it on people's tables. It does look very pretty. And I do like looking at my my camera view over there instead of looking at it in person. It does look nice from like the overhead view. It looks kind of nice and cohesive, and that's neat. Looking at it from the side, you can kind of see the shadow of the cardboard, so that kind of throws off the cohesiveness. So that's why I think if you heard my reviews, I complained about like, oh, it doesn't feel cohesive and it's kind of like fiddly and all this other stuff. The fiddliness is, you know, you can take it or leave it. Like I said, I play Clinic as one of my top games, so that game is basically Fiddly the board game. And I will always harp on that game for being Fiddly the board game every single time because it deserves that title with how fiddly things can get in that game. But with that said, enjoyable to look at, reasonable experience. If this is the only other expansion that you had, I can see that you can get some nice fun out of it. You can try to do some different strategies on trying to get like one giant lake to connect everything, and I think that'll be fun to see if you can connect all your roads and all your rail lines into one giant lake. That sounds like it could be fun. It's just not the expansion for me personally, but if you watch this and learn some things, great. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be playing the, I guess I'll just do deserts next because I keep talking about deserts. So I'll try to remember to do deserts next time. I'm not going to do it today. So if you're watching live on Twitch, I will be ending the stream after this. So thank you for joining me. If you're watching this on YouTube, I do live stream on Twitch. Feel free to check me out there. It's on twitch.tv/coolblue. That's CULBLU. And if you're watching on Twitch and you want to check out my YouTube channel, feel free to check out my YouTube channel where I have the rest of my playthroughs. That's going to be youtube.com/coolbluevlogs. That's CULBLUVLOGS. Feel free to go check out videos there and see if you can find my review. I've apparently reviewed this game, the series, 3 different times. And mostly consistent opinion across all 3 videos. But still holds to this day that lakes, I feel that adding the worlds was kind of neat. I didn't really get to use the ponds too much, mainly because of how I built my map and what I drew. But you know, it felt neat, so it was a reasonable experience. So there you go. I don't feel like I wasted money. If that's what anybody wants to know, I don't feel like I wasted money with this expansion. It's just if I did have to buy it again, I wouldn't. As in, if I had to buy the series again, I wouldn't buy this one again. I don't feel like it's a waste of money, but it's also like not something I would actively seek to go get again. All right. Oh no. Sorry, my tiles are warping. It's probably the humidity. Look at that. See that? It's because it's warping a little bit. It's not good. Hope I didn't get any water on it or something. Oh, sorry, I gotta close the video. Yeah, sorry. All right, got distracted. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of the series, what you think of this expansion. If it's your favorite, let me know why. If you don't like it, let me know why. I've waxed on poetically about why this is one's not my particular cup of tea, but I do see that it has a good place in the series for those who are looking for this kind of experience. And that's it. Thank y'all very much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And as always, I will see y'all whenever.